What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Southern Arizona. I'm here with Greg, and we're getting ready to take a shot with a gun to make sure it's on. I cashed in my Arizona deer points this year and drew a Coues deer tag. I've wanted to hunt Coues for a while, and it just hasn't happened yet, so I decided to make it happen this year. Today is the last day of November. Season opens tomorrow. My season is December 1st through the 10th. We're not planning on hunting that long, but hopefully we can find a good one here in the next 5 or 6 days and try to get on one. We're planning on kind of climbing this kind of stuff behind my head, getting up there on the ridge and glassing. That's the first area I picked out, and hopefully it's good. This area has a lot of deer in it, lots of deer. They give out a decent number of tags, but it's a big area. We're only about 11 or 12 miles as the crow flies from Mexico, so hopefully we can get on some deer, don't see any unfriendly illegals, and have a good time hunting. So this afternoon we're just going to climb up the hill and do some glassing and see what we can find, and then tomorrow morning the hunt opens. So we're going to shoot the gun and then get to hiking.
Perfect.
What's going on, everybody? Opening morning. It's a little after 7. Greg and I hiked back in here from way down there, and got all this country here to look at. Last night we were back that way and trying to look at some different country that hopefully nobody else has been in. So gonna see what happens, see what we can find. Looks good. Not exactly the best day for glassing so far, or for Coues anyway. We have seen a few does. I saw a couple a little while ago right down in there, and then you can't see because I'm sitting under a tree because it's raining. It's been raining off and on. We even had fog come through, you know, like you were goat hunting or something. Couldn't see anything, but saw a couple does over here earlier. Greg saw 2 down there, and then there were 2 over there. So hopefully the sun comes back out. When the sun comes out, usually the Coues move a little better. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and hopefully it clears up a little bit. Just the first day though, so I think every day after day is supposed to be a lot better based on weather. That's a cool looking animal. There's 2 of them, well 3 of them, one on the left up there in the tree. It's pretty cool. Oh man, there's a whole group of them. Dang, I can hear them. Morning, everybody. It's day number 2. Weather today is nice. You can see the sun coming up. We're back on this same point, glass this same big drainage. We saw 11 deer in here yesterday, basically all up to about 12 o'clock. We got patches, intermediate patches of daylight, and that's when we saw the deer. But today it's supposed to be really nice. It's supposed to warm up to mid-50s. It was cold last night, but mid-50s today, and no wind. Got the gun set up for a long shot if needed. Basically everything inside of that band of rocks right there It's like 650 or less, and we shot the gun. We got in here at 650, so we're pretty set to go. We saw a lot of a good many deer on that hill there yesterday. So as the sun comes up, hopefully they'll start popping out. Went ahead to set the gun up in case a buck showed up pretty quick. So gonna get to glassing and just hang out and hope to find some deer. We still haven't seen a buck yet. This is our 5th. Greg's looking at 3 more over there, so 8 deer this morning. It's like a little after 9 o'clock, maybe 9:30. I don't think it's 9:30 yet though. Sun's starting to hit it. They're starting to pop out a little bit here and there. Saw one before the sun came up. Everything else has been since the sun's hit the hillside, so sure would like to see a good buck pop out somewhere. You know they gotta be around. We just haven't seen one yet. We're at 11 now for the day already. That's good. 12. We're at 12.
Yeah, I'm only seeing 2 by 2.
So we're trying to get on this point over here to see around this other side. That's where that smaller buck is. But there's deer trails going all through here. These little oak trees are dropping a bunch of acorns. They must be in here eating them. I found a bed a little farther back, but that's a deer trail right there. So keep working my way over here. Greg's already over here. I went back to get the gun just in case we saw something else good over here. Getting ready to hike back down to camp. It's about 10 to 2. Greg went down earlier, about an hour and a half ago, to get some food. I'm gonna head down and get something to eat. And I think we might go try to check out another spot tonight. We saw 21 deer today though. We saw only 1 buck, and it was either like a 4-point or a 6-point, something like that. But it's only day 2 and I still have, a good bit of time. The rest of the weather for the rest of the trip is supposed to be good, so I think we're gonna, I don't know if we'll come back here tomorrow or what, but try to hold out for a little bit better buck. So get to hiking. It's about an hour back to camp or so, downhill the whole way, and see what we can turn up tonight. So I've been hiking out this creek. Last night I found a part of a little shed. I didn't film it because it was dark, but I just found this little skull. I don't know what that is. It's cool. I saw a bunch of those Coues Monday. I wonder if it's one of those. Pretty wild looking. Day 3, we're getting ready to head up the mountain. It's 5 o'clock. Glassing this face, the sun's finally getting on it. Greg went around over this way to get a better look. The canyon kind of wraps around. We had actually been glassing the other side, but we saw a ton of deer over here yesterday, so we're gonna give this a good look. We didn't see anything last night. We haven't seen anything yet this morning, but we've been seeing, as the sun heats up the side hills, we have been seeing more deer in the morning up until about 11 o'clock, and it's only like 7:30 now. So keep looking. Hopefully the deer start popping out here pretty soon. Trying to make our way up towards that hill. Oh, there go 2 deer right there. I don't know if I got those on video. There it goes again. There's at least 2 more deer. I might have got it on video. I didn't have it zoomed in though. Yeah. Huh. So like I said, we're looking at getting on glassing these, and then back behind here it looks like there's a ridge, or a bowl, sorry, off that ridge. You can kind of see it back there. But we've already seen some deer walking through here. There's much deer tracks. So in the past, when Greg gets hunted, he's glassed a lot of this stuff and just seen tons and tons of deer. So see what we can find. We can glass all this. Looks pretty good. Hopefully a buck will turn up. It's good looking country. There's some cows down there too, but obviously the deer don't care because we just saw couple deer right close to the cows. So there's a really heavily used deer trail right in front of us here. And you see another one?
Yeah, I see one down low.
It's probably the same one. Yeah, probably the same one. There was 2 of them. Six deer over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I saw a second ago. No bucks. They're a long ways off though. I'd have to, if there was a good buck, get on my horse to get over there. I don't know how far that is. I think he's better than the one we saw on the other spot. Is that him? Dinner for tonight. Chicken, or well, not chicken Alfredo. It's broccoli Alfredo with pasta and a cut up sausage in there. It's pretty darn good. So check that out, guys. That's what we're after. I feel like that's probably about like what we saw, right? Maybe even.
I think it was bigger.
That's not bad. Is there any kind of shed rule in
No.
or Arizona? Cool. He's got little devil's tines too. That's cool. We got about another 20 minutes to our glassing point, but that's cool. Souvenir. Back in our spot again this morning. We haven't seen any deer yet, but the sun's not up yet. Usually once the sun comes out, we start seeing them. Saw a bunch of deer in here last night and found this deadhead on the way in. It's a pretty nice Coues. It's pretty neat. Hopefully we can get on a deer this morning. They actually both might be bucks. They actually both might be bucks. I don't see the other one now, but this one's a little buck too. from up there.
So I'm going to move to just over here. And I can see all of that.
Came to a new glassing spot. I'm going to do it all day. Said it's about 12 o'clock. Greg went to go get something to eat and just take a break for a couple hours. Our other glassing spot was over here, about 200, 250 yards. We saw 23 deer this morning, but a bunch of them were right on this face somewhere. And we could not see this corner, so we came and looked, found another glassing spot. While we were here, we saw multiple deer come through here about an hour ago, and a couple here. And you can move around just a little over here, or a little over here, and see around this bush. All the ranges to most spots are basically the same. It's just a different angle, but the distances are the same, and it's way flatter, so it'd be way easier to get set up and shoot. So I'm gonna sit all day, see what I can see, and hopefully we'll turn up a deer midday or this evening. Little tiny spike. He's got like 3-inch spikes. We've seen a handful of bucks this morning, or today. Not morning anymore. They've all been little guys.
Yeah, he's out tip to tip. Yeah, he's a nice one, so I'm going to look for that other one.
Oh, just make sure you can get the spotter on him.
Oh, I got the spotter on him.
I wonder if I should go down there to the left if I'll have a shot.
I think the other one went a little lower, but I don't know where he went.
That's the deal. So I think so. Ready.
I'm ready when you are.
He's got an arm to turn a little bit.
Okay. Good to go. Want me to stop him?
Yeah. Ah!
Hit. Down, baby. Yep, he's down. Reload just in case, but I don't think he's getting up. Perfect shot.
We just killed an absolute stud. I mean, he's a stud. I don't know if he'll be Boone and Crockett, but he's a darn good one. Best buck we've seen by far. I was beginning to get a little nervous because I passed that decent one yesterday, and then I was just glassing the top of the ridge, and there he was. Greg said there were two, but we lost one of them.
The best part was 475 yards. The one I shot in Alaska was that, so we knew it was right on.
Nailed him. We're gonna go get him. So he was right there. We got to drop down, across, back up. Let's go. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Look at that buck. He's trying to fork on the front.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, look at that shot. Perfect. 475 yards, you put it right in the boiler there.
Oh my heavens. How wide is this deer? 17?
Put on his ears, I think he's tip to tip. We're pretty close. Yeah, he's a stud.
Dude, that deer is amazing. He's trying to split right there. This one was about to try to split too. He's got an extra trying to come out right there. That is crazy. Their faces are so short.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Well, here he is, guys. He's back home we'd call this an 8-point. He's just a clean 8. He's got tried to be a little kicker there. His G3 is trying to split right there, but he's a dandy. I mean, a really good buck. Significantly better than the next best buck we'd seen. So pretty cool. He's a darn good one. So
It's good. It's a good animal for your first one in Arizona here. God, he is nice.
he is really nice. And I was getting a little worried because we passed that other one, but it all worked out. So yeah, pretty cool.
It's so cool.
Ready to head out. Got everything broken down. And heading to the truck, 7 p.m.